Alton Towers for my first time this season. Gonna get my first ride ever on Toxicator and Hex. And I'm now gonna head over to 13 for my first ride of the day. And I'll see you then. Lovely view of the towers over there as I head over to 13 and Rita. And I'll speak to you when I get there. Hex there, which I'll get on at 11 AM when it opens. Now I head into the dark forest for Rita and 13. Heading into dark forest, Rita there and 13 behind it. Gonna head on Rita as it has a 5-minute queue. And the Skyride's testing above me. Rita open on 5 minutes. Came off a middle row ride on Rita. Not a bad ride there behind me. Middle row was really intense. A little bit rough, but was alright. So now I'm going to head over to 13. Just on a 5-minute wait. Very quiet down here in the dark forest this morning. See you when I'm there. Only a 5-minute wait here on 13. The Intamin's Park's Intamin family coaster. Sadly, I won't be able to get any off-ride shots because it's actually nestled in the forest. But should be good to get on here because I didn't get on here last year. Speak to you when I get into the station. Just came off a ride on 13, the Park's Intamin family coaster. Pretty good ride. 3 trains in operation, pretty fast operations, so can't fault it. First time on there this year, and last year I didn't ride this because of the queue, so good ride. And I'm thinking Hex is open now. I'm gonna get a ride in Hex. See you then. For a ride in Hex now, as it's just opened. Speak to you when I get in there. This has just opened on a 15-minute wait. Heading on to Hex on a 15-minute wait. Amazing theming here. And lovely lighting. Stained glass windows. Speak to you when I get off. Just came off a ride on Hex, Legend of the Towers. First ride on there, not too bad. I'd say the haunting's better in my opinion, but still a good ride. Waits about 10-15 minutes. Towers behind me. Now going to head to the Smiler and Oblivion. I'll speak to you when I get there. Into X sector where the Smiler is on 30 minutes. Amazing Gerstlauer coaster this. And I'm going to jump on this after Oblivion up there. Onto the Smiler single rider as Oblivion is down. Speak to you when I get off. The rider is practically empty. Might walk on onto the Smiler. Came off a back row walk on ride on the Smiler behind me. Lovely ride on the Smiler there. Rough on the back row, but kept it. On the Smiler, there's a search. It's just how it goes, it's quite old. As you can see it going behind me. Now I'm going to go and see how long Oblivion's going to be closed for, and I'll speak to them. Came off another ride on the Smiler, their Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster. Amazing ride there, row 2, a little bit rough, headbanging in the last 2 inversions, but other than that, it was a good ride. Now going to head on to Oblivion, single rider, as it's on a 5-minute wait. Speak to you when I get off. Whereas songs are jam, you know. Should be a good ride on Oblivion. Speak to you when I get off. About to head on to Oblivion.
Please remember, sit back, hold tight.
Straight into the station. Ride on Oblivion behind me. Nice walk on ride, single rider. Had a good ride there. Now I'm going to head to Spinball Wizard on single rider as well. And after, I will go to Wickerman. See you then. Ride on Spinball Wizard, the park's Maura spinning coaster. used to be themed to Sonic the Hedgehog. Now rethemed back to the original Spinball Whizzer. Just came off a walk-on ride on Spinball Whizzer behind me. Good ride there. Worth the wait as well, walk on, you can't beat it. I'm now going to head over to Wickerman and feed the flames. Park's GCI wooden coaster, and undisputably the best wooden coaster in the UK. As you can see there, Big Bob on a 30-minute queue. Gonna hop on and ride now. Lovely revamped theming in the queue, a new sign here, lovely to see. Park looking after their GCI wooden coaster, Wickerman. Now I'll speak to you when I get to the station, and I'm going to feed the flames. Fire effects on the Wickerman are so cool. Just came off a smooth and intense ride on Wickerman. The Park's GCI wooden coaster. Really good ride there. Smooth, intense, what you want. And it's an airtime machine. So it's now on up to 45 minutes, it was 30 minutes when I got on. I now think I'm going to head over to Congo River Rapids. See you then. Taking a walk into Alton Manor now, which is on 5 minutes, but I'm not going to take a ride. I'm instead going to head to Forbidden Valley. Feels different here now with no actors. I mean, if Alton Towers can get them actors back, it would feel a lot more atmospheric around here. But now, it just feels a bit, you know, empty without them. They added to the atmosphere. Now, I'm going to head to Forbidden Valley to ride Nemesis and Toxicator. Heading to Forbidden Valley for the first time in 2025. Oh, it's so atmospheric around here. Looking forward to getting back on the beast. And for the first time ever, seeing and riding Toxicator. Amazing theming. You got the plane with some toxic barrels for Toxicator. I'll speak to you when I get to Nemesis. Is this only on a 10-minute queue? Gonna hop on Nemesis. Theming in Nemesis with a piece of the track that didn't fit, which it's amazing to see them theming it to that. Now Nemesis going around next to me, and I think 15-20 minute wait from there. So it's my first time seeing the waterfalls on Nemesis, as last year when I came they weren't on yet, which is great and adds to Nemesis so much with the waterfalls, it adds to the atmosphere. Sad they're not blood red like originally were, but still amazing to see them with the waterfalls back on again. A lovely view of the coaster from here. And Toxicator over there. Lovely to see the queue themed as if you're actually in Nemesis, the station. It's really atmospheric in here. Amazing ride on Nemesis. Really smooth, and this re-track has made this ride so more re-rideable. And it's great, it looks amazing. And going back on as it's on a 5-minute queue. And I will speak to you when I get off. 1-minute wait on Nemesis. My second ride on this B&M masterpiece. Now I'm going to submit to the spin on my Toxicator for the first time. They're new for 2024, Hus Top Spin. I'll speak to you when I get off. The theming on this ride is mental. I'm now going to enter the tunnel and see what the theming's like. The nod to cut whipsaw here, can you cut it? And glow in the dark paint. I'm now Gonna ride Toxicator, single rider. Speak to you when I get off. Coming inside the queue. Lovely barrels. Wapsirium, which spells Ripsaw backwards. Approximately a 20-minute wait for Ripsaw. Lovely theming in the queue. Had an amazing ride there on the Huss Top Spin Toxicator behind me. It's so forceful and intense, and it might be my #1 flat ride in the UK. Although Maelstrom, I don't know, Maelstrom might be better. But oh my god, it's amazing. It's so forceful. Now I'm going to head on to Galactica, complete opposite. 30 minutes. Let's see if the single rider queue's shorter than that. On Galactica. Into the station for Galactica with single rider. An amazing ride on Galactica there. Smooth, nice and smooth, but I would love to see a retrack to make this fit in more. I mean, the blue track, we've got Nemesis that's red and black. Could do with a retrack, or maybe scrap it and build a new coaster, which would be good. Another ride on Toxicator here. Another amazing ride on Toxicator there, the Huss Top Spin. It's so intense, it's mental, the forces you feel on there. But one downside of this year is we lost a few rides, and outside Toxicator you can actually see where the blade used to sit. Here. Be nice to see another ride put in place here for next year or the year after. Advertised 10-minute wait on the Congo River Rapids. Gonna take a ride now on them. I don't think the waterfalls are on today, so that's not great, but should be a good ride on here. Not been on here in a while. Just came off the Congo River Rapids and the waterfalls were off, but surprisingly I got drenched. Literally, I'm telling you now, the water targeted me. No one else, just me. I'm soaked, man. Better than Drayton Manor's one, 100%. You get more wet. I'm now going to head to Towers Trading and have a look at their new for 2024 merch. See you then. I'm into X Sector. We're going to take another ride on the Smiler, currently advertised on 20 minutes. I'm going to check out the single rider queue and see how long it takes for me to get on. I'll see you when I get off. Just came off the Smiler behind me. Throw free, it's alright, smooth. I really enjoyed it. Now I'm going to head to Nemesis and Toxicator for my last rides of the day, and I will see you there. I walk through the gardens down to Forbidden Valley. Should be about 5-10 minute walk from here. But lovely, the gardens, how they're kept beautifully presented. And I'll speak to you when I get to the bottom of the valley. See the sky rides testing in the valley, which I haven't seen for a number of years while I've been here. I've actually never rode the sky ride, so next time I'm here I'll be able to ride that across this valley, which will be great for the walking, because I think I've done about 15,000 steps today. But should be good. Lovely, well presented. I can hear the roars of Nemesis in the background, and I'm going to head up the valley to Nemesis. It's on a 5-minute queue. It's worth the walk up the valley. God, that is tiring. But nevertheless, it's on 5 minutes. So let's lap Nemesis a few times and then finish the day on Toxicator. 5 minutes. Back row ride there on Nemesis. So smooth. Can't feel the rattle anymore, which is great. And now I'm going to head back on to walk on. And I'll speak to you when I get off it. Walk on that ride on Nemesis. Row again on Nemesis. It's empty in there. Just running empty trains. This is still walk on, so I'm going to take another ride on Nemesis for my last ride on Nemesis. Amazing theming around here, really adds to the experience. I've had 2 back-to-back rides back row. It warms up throughout the day, I'm telling you now, it's mental. And it's going up behind me. They're actually running empty trains. It's that quiet. So I'm going to hop back on Nemesis now. My last ride on Nemesis of the day. I'm now going to go on Toxicator as my last ride, as it's right next to me. Of the day on Toxicator. Just came off an amazing last ride of the day on Toxicator behind me. It's been a good day. The queue's not too bad, and it's been great. So now I'm going to head out the exit, and I'll see you in the next video on Friday at Drayton Manor.